But did you guys reach out to Ashanti?
For the documentary, yeah, we
Yes.
absolutely. I personally reached out to Ashanti, to her mom,
Mm-hmm.
and who's her manager and her management team. I reached out a couple of times, and I have to say that they were very respectful. They
Mm-hmm.
weren't like, oh hell nah, we ain't fuck. No, it wasn't that. They were like, listen, and I broke it down. I said my piece. I said, listen, I understand um, that there's some muddy waters here. I understand that there may be some, but I want to give. I wouldn't feel right, and I'm paraphrasing. So but I wouldn't feel right to not, as the director, to not have Ashanti's voice represented in the real way, to be able to speak to anything she wants to speak to, or not speak to
Mm-hmm.
anything she wants to speak to. And I reached out. Several other producers reached out, but again, they respectfully declined and said we think it's best as a team that we don't involve ourselves in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you're disappointed because there's a
Yeah.
hole. In my opinion, there's a gaping hole missing there, because while we do tell Ashanti's story the best way we can, and we try to do it in a, I try my best to do it in as much of a unbiased way as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Ashanti. I'm a fan of her music, and I respect and appreciate what she's contributed to the culture. So I didn't want to be one sided, but unfortunately, we just didn't have anybody from that side
Yeah.
uh, to represent her in an interview form. So that definitely was a disappointment for sure. But listen, I'll say this. To be keeping it 100. Uh, while I'm disappointed that Ashanti did not participate, and I would like to have had her participate, there's also some things that are deeper than rap, to
Yeah.
quote Rick Ross, right?
Yeah.
And I think there's some things that deserve to be handled behind the scenes before they're handled in front of the camera,
I feel
right?
you.
And I have to say that Shanti is a, first of all, she's a woman. She's a black woman. She is a trailblazing black woman who
Facts.
I mean, she laid the groundwork and broke so many records, and she deserves our respect. She deserves our admiration, and she also deserves her privacy, right? If
Yeah.
she wants to speak on certain things or not, that's her right. And who the hell am I as a guy, even though I'm directing this thing, but as a man, who am I to tell her what she should and what she should not speak on,
I feel
right?
you.
And so if she wants to speak on any situations that may or may have taken place, that's her right. If she doesn't want to speak on it, that's her right as well. Now,